now that you've been 5-0 in your fights, has this changed your parents' perception of boxing and also your determination to succeed in this?
And you know what? Yeah, so obviously my parents at first, like I was saying, they're not really took it on board because no one in my family's done it. No one really knows much about it. But obviously, as an amateur, yeah, like I'm just building my experience. Getting a few fights. I'm not getting paid or anything. So even at that point, it was a bit more still like, yeah, maybe he is just doing it a bit of a hobby. But then, obviously, once I've turned pro, and obviously now you do start getting paid, they started seeing that, you know what, like maybe like they can see they can see where I'm trying to go with it, and like the support they give me, like to be honest, I'm so grateful because like my family, like they've never put any pressure on me or any, I'm living with my mum and dad. I'm 24 years old. They're not asking me for bills. They're not asking me like, oh, you know, go get a job. You need to give this for the house. You need to give that for the house. Don't get me wrong. Every now and then they ask, oh, you've got this bill coming. Have you got a spare 100, 200 pounds to help us out, And if I've got it, and they never put pressure on me. But even with everything, they've supported me all the way. Like anything I need, like food's a massive thing. Asian households, like I'm guessing you know yourself, like the stuff we eat is not good for boxing. But
Really bad.
my mum and dad, like they'll make sure there's separate food for me. Just especially when I'm in camp, can't be eating curry and rice. You know what I mean? They're making me separate food and like stuff like that is like I'm proper grateful for because it just takes less stress off me. When I come back from training, there's food there ready for me that I know is going to help me make weight, is going to help me feel better in my next session. So even all my uncles, grandma, even my grandma, granddad, they're still here. Alhamdulillah, like they're still with me and I live close to them. They always supporting me, and they're always like, my granddad obviously he's a bit old school, so he always every now and again he'll say like, don't know why you're doing this, like what are you doing, but then in this within the same 5 minutes he'd be like, oh, so keep doing what you're doing, you're smashing it. We're also proud of you. Even all the people around me, all my friends, like they helped me massively selling tickets. Without selling tickets as a professional fighter, especially early on in our career, we all know it won't be possible. And all my friends around me, all the people around me in Rochdale, everyone, when it comes to selling tickets, they all come together. They all try to help me as much as they can, share all my posts, and I might not say it often, but it goes a long way, and I actually remember it all. And I'm hoping one day you get to a point where I won't have to make you buy tickets and I can give you tickets for free.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't wait for that day because everyone that's supporting me now, I promise you, man, if we get to the top, you'll all be there. And I hope you can just, I hope you all stay on the journey with me because we are going to get to the top in just a matter of time.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So you said that your mum keeps like your food separate and the type of food. Do you think it's helped your parents and the other people living in your house to maybe eat a bit healthier as well, or
No.
exercise
No.
more?
Definitely not. Listen, my family, honestly, my mom, honestly, she's happy to make me my separate food. She's happy to make me healthy food. But my mom, listen, she's eating her rice and curry. If she listen, like no matter what, even if like my sisters, they always like now my sisters, like obviously they're young and everything like me, so obviously everyone's got social media now, everyone's on that, weight loss and this and that, so they do it here and there, like they'll try, yeah, oh, we need to go on a diet with you. I tell them what to do. 2 days, yeah, they'll be all right. After that, they'll be like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, you just carry on. I don't know how you do it. But they do try. But obviously, I do understand. Like I always say to them that myself, I'll be honest, it's not worth it. Enjoy your food, man. Like if I want boxing, I'd probably be over 100 kilo. I'm not even joking. Like food, I love it, but that's the worst thing about boxing for me. Like when I'm making weight, the fact that I have to stay away from the food that I love. So I just said to him, look, you've got no reason to lose weight. Like yeah, fair, you want to look good or whatever, but honestly, just be happy the way you look. I would be. Even my friends, I've got so many friends, and if you're watching, you probably all know who you are. They say to me every day, oh, like, they swear at me saying, bro, like, you do it for yourself, but you never help us. I said, look, at the end of the day, I can tell you what to do. The only person that's gonna do it is yourself. And you guys really and truly you don't have a reason. For me, it's my job, so I have to do it. I have to lose that weight. If it wasn't my job, I've got to be bigger than you. You know what I mean? Like, I would hate to lose weight, but because you don't have that reason, you don't have that purpose. That's probably why you find it so hard. And truly, the only reason you can't do it is because of that. You don't have that reason. So like, just enjoy your food. Enjoy your food.
What keeps you going then? Because obviously you've got to have a lot of dedication, a lot of discipline to, like you said, stick with your diet, exercise, all that stuff. What keeps you going and keeps you on this path?
Do you know what? Honestly, like I said, just going back to the point of, I've said to my family, I've said to my friends, like, this is my plan A. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying like my friends or my family doubt me, but obviously they understand that not everyone makes it in boxing, not everyone makes it in life. But for me, like, my mindset is like, I've only got plan A, so I have to make it. So regardless, like, I have to do that dieting. I have to go to training every day. I have to all these little things. I have to miss out on occasions with family, with friends, because as harsh as it sounds, me enjoying myself too much now is gonna make an effect on my future. So I don't mind grafting for the next 10 to 15 years for me to in 10, 15 years be where I want to be and put my family and friends where I said that we will be. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, it is hard, and not everyone can make it, unfortunately. But all these days that you put in now, that's what's going to make it that little bit easier, to get to the top. And I do understand that, and that's why I don't really have a choice. You kind of have to just do it.
I've heard from some trainers that they actually quite like training Muslim fighters because we have to have a lot of discipline anyway, waking up for early morning prayers, fasting in the month of Ramadan, that kind of thing. Do you think that your faith helps you and supports you to keep dedicated and keep disciplined?
100%. I feel like especially obviously, like, I don't really know much about other religions, but in Islam, like you said, there's so much structure to the way you should live. And like, I'm not saying I'm the best or I'm like a perfect Muslim. I'm far from it. But like, just say, like, for example, Ramadan just finished. In Ramadan, like, it's so easy to like kind of lose your structure in your day. But in Ramadan training, if anything, I wouldn't say it gets easier, but it doesn't affect your like my routine. Like, people always ask, like, oh, I don't know how you do it. How are you training and you're fasting? Sometimes it's one of them, like, because my routine's already built in. In Ramadan, it's just all I'm doing is like what I used to do. I just, when I'm waking up sahur, I'm eating my food, reading Fajr, instead of going back to bed. Just come to Paulie's here from 5 a.m. every morning. So as soon as I read Fajr, I just drive down to the gym, get my training done, and then I can go home and carry on with the rest of my day. Whether I just carry on. To be honest, this year it was hard to kind of nap because, as you know, the timings are a bit short. They were shorter, so it's better that we're not fasting as long, but your day, like, you have to pack in a lot more in a shorter space of time. So like, in Islam, it's definitely helping, and I feel like like you have tough days, and obviously when you're praying, when you're on that prayer mat, like, sometimes, like, the only person that you can kind of go back to and just say whatever is on your mind, whatever you feel in your heart, the only person that really and truly that you can go and just say how you really feel about everything is Allah. And you never get judged, and whatever you're feeling, and to be honest, Allah knows how you're feeling anyway. So when you just say you're on the prayer mat, no one's there, you're on your own, and you're just talking, And sometimes it feels like, yeah, you might not be talking to anyone was there, but just letting it all out, it feels good. And I just feel like, once you've said it all, you let it all out, you feel, I don't know the word, like you know what I'm trying to say, you just feel,
Lighter, like.
yeah, lighter, and you feel like a lot more like, yeah, it's off my shoulders, and I'm just ready to go. Like, you do the right thing, just carry on. Inshallah, something will happen, something will pay off. And most time, you might have a couple of hard days, but then you get that one sign, so much good just happened. That just shows you, do you know what? Just carry on going. Like, you know, Allah's with you, and you're on the right path. Just keep on going, man.
So does your training regime not change at all when you're fasting in Ramadan then, or do you make some adjustments?
Yeah, definitely. Adjustments are made. Like, for example, like sparring. I don't really spar. I try not to spar while I'm fasting. Even in the month of Ramadan, I just try not to spar, just because obviously sparring, you're hitting people in the face. You're getting hit back in the face. First of all, when you're fasting, you don't want to bleed, and you don't really want to be hitting people while you're fasting. It's probably not the best thing to do. So things like sparring, I kind of take it out. And only thing that kind of changes is like I'll train a bit earlier or I'll train later. So this year at the start of Ramadan, I was training earlier, like I'm saying. Towards the end of Ramadan, like, because I was having not enough rest, like my body, because I wasn't sleeping enough because of the hours. I started training later on at night instead. So other than that, yeah, it's just mainly the timings, but because I'm still training either early or late, I try keep it as intense as I can, just so when I come back, like I'm not having to like pick up my fitness levels from 0 to 100. I can kind of go from 60-70%, just build it back from there. So yeah.
So the first time that you were boxing, training, and fasting, were you quite surprised with yourself that you could do it? Were you nervous at all about doing it? Because I get really nervous about doing anything when I'm fasting, like training wise, running or jogging or doing anything. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to tire myself out, I'm going to get really thirsty, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of don't push myself too much. But like the first time you actually did do your training day while you were fasting, were you surprised?
To be honest, obviously the first time I done it, it was when I was an amateur. To be honest, I think, to be honest, I feel like even every time it comes to Ramadan, I never be nervous about it. I feel like it's more like a bit of motivation, like, or a bit of like, I feel like, do you know what, like I'm gonna set myself a goal, like in Ramadan every day I want to train, and I feel like it's not ego, but like I want to show people like I'm strong enough to do it. So like that's why like most time I'll train in Ramadan, I'll make sure I post it, because just to show people like it's not impossible. You can do it, and I'm strong enough to do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like I remember, like, especially when I was obviously as an amateur, I was a bit younger as well. So when I was doing it then, I was a bit like I was telling myself like, nah, I can definitely do it, like day and age. But like I was like, nah, I'm gonna prove to myself I can fast and train, like no problem. It's more of a goal. Like, yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's see how we can go. So I feel like since then it's just every year it comes around, and I just kind of have that same mentality. Like, come on, let's see if I can train every day. So,
Challenging yourself. I
challenging,
like
yeah.
that, yeah. Would you advise someone like me or other people who are a bit nervous about doing that, would you advise us to kind of like try to push ourselves a bit more and fast and train at the same
You
time?
know what? I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, in Ramadan, like I would definitely say, don't cut out. Like if you train regular, don't cut it out 30 days. Like yeah, like maybe training too hard is not healthy, but not training at all isn't healthy either. So I'd say just literally, like, you don't have to train hard. Like I'm a boxer. Obviously I fight every day, so for me I've got that mentality of like I've got that fighting mentality. So like I'll just push myself for no reason. I don't think I really have to in Ramadan, but as a fighter, that mentality is just there. So for a normal person, I just like just take over. Like even if you go for a walk instead of going for a long run or going for a run, go for a walk instead of going for normally you go for 3 mile run, go for a mile, mile and a half run. Just as long as you're doing something, you're just keeping fit. So training 5 times a day, 5 times a week. Train twice or 3 times a week. Just so when you do go back to training after Ramadan, you're not like all the way you're starting all over again. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'd say just tick over. You don't have to always challenge yourself, but I definitely recommend like just staying active, not completely giving it up.
With you being so active, boxing every day, training every day, and your family members maybe aren't doing that. So I struggle with that sometimes. That like I'm trying to, improve myself, and then maybe some of my family members aren't doing anything, and I might feel a bit frustrated, and like why aren't they trying to at least improve their health and their well-being? Do you get frustrated at all about that?
Do you know? No, honestly, I don't because I just like I don't know. I was never brought up in that way, like where like like so I live pretty like so I live with my mum, dad, and brothers and sisters, but I live very close to my grandma, granddad, and all my uncles and aunties. So I grew up with them, but we've never been into like fitness as much. It's never really a thing for us. It was just you know just live a good life. Don't do anything wrong, don't do anything bad. Um, and just more or less just work and make sure you live a good life. So as long as we're all just living good, we're not doing anything bad. You know, it, it, I don't really like. We're all just chilled. We don't really we don't step on each other's toes. Like
Yeah.
we let whatever you want to do, go do it. Like my uncles, like my brother plays football and stuff. My brother, my uncles, like they're bit older now. They play football here and there. They go gym and stuff, but obviously, it's not the same. But like we always talk about it. Like even my uncles are probably more into watching boxing than I am. Like I don't
Okay.
even me. I'm a boxer myself. But
Yeah.
I don't really watch it. Even now, even though I compete, I'm not I don't really follow it much. I don't know. I just like doing it.
Yeah.
I enjoy boxing myself, but I don't watching it. I'm not really a big fan of it. Don't get me wrong. Like I watch it to study it. Now since I turned pro, like Paulie's make sure we do our homework.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I wouldn't. Like, even the Chris Eubank Ben fight, the full card I didn't watch it. I only watched the main event. But yeah, we're family wise, even friends and that. We're all. I just, if they ever ask me for help, any tips, I try my best to help them. But I wouldn't go out my way and like say to him, listen, why not doing this, or go for a run or this and that. And even my little brother, he said to me, he wants to start boxing. I said to him, listen, by all means, go for it. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to push you into it either because I know myself, boxing. I've never been pushed into it, and I've never had anyone making sure I'm going on my own, making sure I'm going to train. And I feel like that's why I know, like I have to do it because if I don't do it, no one's going to say, oh, why not going? I have to do that to myself. I've not got like my dad's not watching me saying, listen, why not going gym today? Why not running today? But so I've said to my brother, if you want to do it, by all means go do it. If you really want it, like you'll do it yourself. Like I don't have to watch over you. But obviously, if you just start getting into it and he does take it serious, I'm definitely going to be there to push him because I didn't have that, so I know that it will help him. The extra little bit. Like I see him, sat in his room playing PS5 while he should be going for a run. I can say to him, listen, what you're doing, go get running. I feel like if he does take it serious, it will help him. So let's see how that goes anyway.
No, absolutely. I guess you've got to be kind of headstrong within yourself. You've got to push yourself because otherwise, everyone's not going to always do it. But I guess I come at it more from like a health perspective because I'm a healthcare professional by background. I'm a pharmacist by background. And I know what the risk is in terms of, being overweight, being unhealthy, eating bad, that kind of stuff, especially for the South Asian as well. So that's kind of where I'm coming at it more. It's kind of more worry for my family members that they're just not, pushing themselves enough in terms of exercise and things like that.
That is definitely like it's a South Asian culture. Like the stuff we eat, man, is not. Don't get me wrong. Every now and again, it's all right. Like you know, going to a restaurant every now and again and having, Korean naan or Korean rice is all right. But eating that stuff every single day, and some people like sometimes having it twice a day. So it's like, come on, we literally have. So like sometimes people are saying, yeah, we're going for a curry tonight, and you like, you just be like, bloody hell, why are you so excited? Well, it's because they're only eating it once every week or twice every week. They eat that stuff literally every single day, and like, yeah, it's very nice, and I love it. I love my mum's cooking. I love my dad's cooking. I love curry. I love rice. But like when I'm in camp, I try to stay away from it as much as I can because literally, like, if I had rice and curry now and I went to train, like even just 2 hours, 3 hours later, I just have such bad heartburn. Like I just can't train, so that's why I just stay away from it. Like when I'm in camp, I just try my best to stay away from it as much as I can because I just know like it's not good for me.
Absolutely. So you said that you didn't really watch a lot of boxing growing up, and even now you don't really watch it a lot. But do you have any boxers, especially those maybe of South Asian background or Muslim boxers, that you look up to?
Obviously, yeah, like right now, I would definitely say the one fighter that I do look up to, not even just because he's a South Asian, but in general, is Hamza Shiraz. I just like the way he carries himself. You know, he talks well, he dresses well. He's a good fighter. You don't really get many people that carry themselves so well and speak so well. So he's definitely one person I look up to, and yeah, I would say yeah, he's a bit of a role model for me. Um, and obviously, as another South Asian, I'm not going to rule out like Amir Khan. Like he's Pakistani, I'm Bengali, so yeah, yeah, we're different, but s- to every other English person out there, we're the same. We're the same. So he definitely helped like all of our journeys as South Asians, and yeah, like people can say whatever they want about him, but listen, as a fighter in his prime, mate, the guy was amazing. As a person, the guy's funny. Like I love him. Listen, all your memes, mate, keep them coming. I love him. So I don't like the guy. I don't dislike the guy. I love him, but people say what they want, and people hate on him because he done so well. But listen, the guy's on it. He's doing better than most of us. So let him carry on, man. Yeah.
No, absolutely. So we know that you just had your fight yesterday. What's your plans for this year? Do you want to stay quite active? Do you know in your mind like how many fights you'd like to have this year?
Yeah, so I've had two this year already. Yeah, so I fought in February. I just fought yesterday, and ideally I've got a busy year this year behind boxing. I've got a lot of things going on behind the scenes. It's a big year for me behind the scenes, man. So hopefully, as much as I'm busy behind boxing, I want to stay busy in boxing. I've already got another three dates penciled in for the year, so hopefully by the end of the year I could be 8-0. Um, yeah, just hopefully everything goes to plan. Last year I should have had 5 as well, but first year as a pro, bloody hell. As soon as I turned pro, bloody hell, the amount of injuries I got, it's like, wow, it's great. I've never been injured as an amateur, never had any injury in training. Turned pro and then bloody hell, it's like, wow, what the hell's going on? And 2 fights got cancelled just because of injuries. Like one got cancelled a week before. I think another one got cancelled like a week and a half, 2 weeks before. So I'm hoping, inshallah, this year I don't get any of that and I can stay injury free and yeah, I can get another 3 fights by the end of the year, inshallah.
Inshallah, I really hope that you get your 3 fights in and no more injuries, inshallah. So, thank you so much for your time. It's been lovely to catch up with you. Can you just let everybody know how they can follow your journey?
Yeah, thank you very much for coming down and having me on as well. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. Wait, sorry. I don't know if I should just spell it out.
Yeah.
So Moniah. So it's just Moniah. That's on Instagram. And to be honest, my main social is just Instagram. Snapchat, Snapchat is probably a bit of. Probably don't really want me on there. A bit personal, but yeah, Instagram will do. The best way to follow me, keep me, yeah, get following, guys, man. Follow the journey because, inshallah, we've got big plans. We want to go right to the top, and the more support I get, the easier and the better it is for me. So, yeah, follow me, and inshallah, I see you all at the top. Quickly say, I just want to say a massive thank you to all my sponsors. Without you guys, honestly, this journey is not possible. This is my first year as a pro without a job, so without you guys, I won't be able to do this full time. Thank you to Ice City, thank you to Bakery Restaurant, Ricuro Clinic, Sweet Clouds, Pyroactive, and Side Street Official, and what's it called? Life Changing Education. Thank you all of you so much, and thank you to all my supporters, all the people that come down to support me and buy tickets, and all the people that send me nice messages. Thank you all. Inshallah, I'll see you all soon, and this is not possible without you. Thank you.